Hey everyone, I just wanted to go ahead and do a quick review. Thank you first to Fuse Lenses out of, I believe it's Clearwater, Florida. In front of me, I have my Oakley Siphon. I had two pairs of these blue, and I had ordered some lenses from Fuse, and they fit, but they were a little bit irregular across how the curvature goes for setting into the sockets. So I emailed Fuse, explained the issue, took some pictures, and based on our discussion, they said, why don't you just go ahead and send them to us? We'll send you a prepaid shipping label, and we will remeasure, recut, make sure our reference frame is good to go as well in the process, and we will ship you back your frames, your lenses, and the lenses you ordered that initially had the problem. So that's what I have in front of me is my return box from Fuse here, and so I just want to thank them. So plus or minus, so what they sent me back inside was my new lenses, one pair, then my sunglasses with a pair of lenses installed in bubble wrap inside the Fuse case that I sent them, and then just some advertising material. So we'll go ahead and we'll unwrap. Okay, so let me go point this down a little bit. So inside, they gave me back and protective, so they made sure to care for my original sapphire lenses that I shipped with them, so they had a good reference, not just what the lens housing looked like, but what the lenses shaped were as well for curvature. They sent me those back, no issues, and then they sent me back my frames with my new Fuse Amp series lenses, perfectly fitted, and I'm very happy. Process took roughly about a week for it to and a half for me to ship them from where I'm at in Alabama down to them in Florida, for them to process them and get them cut and then sent back. The communication process was great throughout. Once they received my frames, they let me know, all right, we've received your frames. It's been handed off to the customization team. And then the custom team let me know when they were done. Both sets had been fitted, and they shipped them back. So I've previously done a review for the Amp series. These are the Nova Pro. These are going to go in my matte black set here as a spare pair. And then I'm going to put the other pair that I had cut, this dark navy blue, in as well, the midnight blue. And so Fuse, can't say enough about it. I know there are other services out there that do this as well, but very pleased with the service. Got them back. They fit great, look good, nice and clear, crystal clear vision. Love the Amp series. Can't say enough about that. If you haven't tried their lenses in the Amp, they're great. What I was talking about before, now this time the lenses don't protrude around the edges like they were before. It was just, there was a little bit of a bulge and they weren't quite setting into the socket correctly, and so you could pop them in and out very easily. Then like Fuse said, they stand by their claim. We'll get it cut right for you. If their template was wrong in this case, they just had a mismeasure in their template, they stood by their word, said send them to us, we'll get them cut. And so here I am, have mine back plus or minus a couple days, very happy. And so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to pop these out because I want to put them into a different set. So I'm going to pop the Novas out, and to pop them out, I always recommend you get like a protective cloth so you don't damage them, don't scratch them. They pop right out. And I'll go ahead and do the same thing with the other one. Make sure you take care, apply pressure gently, give them a push, and they pop right out. Beautiful lenses, look great. Now our frames are ready to look at that beautiful crystal clear. We're going to go ahead and add our dark blue lenses and pop those in, and then I'm a happy camper, guys. I'm really, really happy. Obviously, I've said it a bunch of times. Very pleased. Lenses look good, so we'll go ahead. We've got our new midnight blue, which I wanted to add to these specifically, and we're going to go ahead. So when you line them up, recommend again you grab with a cleaning cloth so you try and avoid smudges, scratches, fingerprints. If you're not used to popping the lenses in and out, they do come in and out fairly easily. You just kind of guide it into position and then push down and hear a little snap, and all right. And just like that, whoops, we have secured our lenses in our frame. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so that's the first one in. Nice and secure, evenly seated around the edges. Looks great. And then we'll go ahead and do the second one here. And sorry if you can't see what I'm doing down below here for a second. Okay, so I've got my lens right there lined up pretty much into the frame. I notch it into the edges at a certain point, and then just apply a little bit of pressure. You don't want to, if it doesn't go, don't force it. You don't want to break anything. But all right, you hear that click. All right, and our lenses are installed, nice and secure, and we've got our midnight blue lenses in now in our blue frame accent the way we want them. I think they look great. Another one of my favorite colors by Fuse. And if you listen to my previous review, specifically with the Siphon and some of these lenses, what I like about so the original they actually do a better job, is my point. Too many words to say something simple. Fuse did a great job with these. To me, their curve is even better than the factory. They come out a little bit more in the center in terms of their base curve. The factory ones are a base 8, and these are a little bit higher than an 8. Overall, the base curve is correct. However, what's good about it is the factory ones, my eyelashes would rub back here. I have naturally long eyelashes, and so it would put grease and smudges on them. With the replacement ones, they don't. So that's even better. I don't have to worry about getting grease on them and cleaning them all the time as much. If that's something that bothers you, I particularly like that because these have a little bit more curvature here in the center, you can see. So that's all I wanted to do, was just do a quick overview of the total shipment process. Like I said, Fuse did great. They stood by their word. I let them know in their customer service that I had an issue. I asked them how they would like to handle it. You know, do you want to just recut them and we hope the second cut it was just a miscut, or do you want to go ahead and we'll send them and you can take a measurement just to make sure everything is the same. We took a measurement, got them back roughly within a week and a half. So if you've never used that process before, definitely shouldn't have any concerns about it. They did great. They returned my frames in the same condition I sent them. They returned my lenses, my original shipment sapphire lenses that come with these frames in the condition they came in, because they don't make these anymore. So that's why I'm going the third-party route. And then they sent it back nicely secured in the box I sent with the frames and the bubble wrap, everything ready to go. So thank you, Fuse. Great team, great customer service, and have a great day.